Good morning, and welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. It's August 18th, and here's my video, or for my video, here's my movies that I picked up at the local Dollar Trees. First up is the Blu-rays. Eden Log. I believe this is going to be a part of the horror pack come this month. Just get that vibe about it. But it's a sci-fi horror tale about a man wakes up deep inside a cave, suffering amnesia, and has no recollection of how he got there. And I believe, based on the synopsis, that he is tailed by a mysterious creature. This is a Magnolia release from 2007. Pretty interesting cover. First, I thought that was a pot leaf. That's what it looks like, but it's not. I guess it's just like a seedling, kind of like in the movie Wall-E, but that looks interesting. And to keep into the same type of genre is another sci-fi like mixed drama, Jonathan, starring Ansel Elgort. Logo USA Entertainment, 101 minutes, 2018, Jonathan Productions. I've seen this. This is pretty good thriller. And then next up, Steven Seagal in Driven to Kill. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's an Echo Bridge 2013 release. Audio is 2.0. A smart menu technology is on this disc. I take it's browse the menu on screen without leaving the film. That's different. That's Steven Seagal. Big fan of his for many years. Seen many of his films in the theater. And next up, this isn't really part of the Dollar Tree, but I thought I'd throw it in with the Blu-rays. It's 26 Directors, 26 Ways to Die, The ABCs of Death. 2013 title. Has special features. Access TV, filmmaker commentary, Do You Know Your ABCs trailer. BD Live. Offering of behind-the-scenes making and deleted scenes. Interesting note about this movie. I really like the classic tune Voodoo by the band Skyhooks. I believe they're an Australian band. If you hang around to the credits, just let it play, because there's a really cool tune at the end that really gives you that Halloween vibe when you listen to it. The song's on like almost all the Halloween channels like AccuRadio, Music Choice, through Spectrum, and the seasonal channels they have. They always play this song, Voodoo by or no, it's not Voodoo, it's Horror Movie. I always think they say, like, I always as a spoof, I always throw Voodoo in there, but it's Horror on the TV song. I know you've heard it, but it's Horror Movie. But it's a damn good song. You gotta listen to it, and that's I can't honestly say I like this movie all that much, but for $3, I wasn't gonna pass that by. And then I have this Blu-ray DVD combo pack with John Travolta and Robert De Niro. It's called Killing Season. And I apologize about the brightness of my camera on my computer, because it's one of those things, you know. You start it up early in the morning and it's really bright, and then as the day goes on it gets dimmer. But it's from 2018. I've seen this, but I don't really remember much about it. I'm going to have to revisit it. And then onto the DVDs. I got District B13. This is a Magnolia Pictures release from 2005. Has a running time of 84 minutes. 16 by 9, 2 by 35 by 1. English and French, and the English and Spanish subtitles. This is the original one. I believe there's a sequel that's out there to this. Can't remember what that is off the top of my head, but it looks interesting. And then I picked up Return of the Living Dead, my favorite zombie film to date. The best zombie flick you'll ever see, according to the Cavalcade of Schlock. The only problem is some people have with this movie is the zombies run, and they run as fast as the main stars in a lot of cases, but I think that actually puts a little bit of more of a scare into it, though. Kind of like what they did with Jason in the reboot. They made him be able to run, which made it like kind of like on the more scarier side. But I get having what am I looking for? I get people not liking the fact that zombies can run because traditional sense says that they're slow moving and you can maneuver around them, but I just thought that gets kind of played out a little too much because, yeah, they're slow, but I like that they put a twist on that they can run, which made this very creepy in certain scenes, and it made it much more harder for our heroes in this to survive, so it worked for this. I don't recommend every zombie film have them run, but it worked for this, and I think it made it that much better. And that's Return of the Living Dead. And I believe this is an 85 film. 1984. It's 4 years before I graduated. I used to watch this to death, like when I was home during school, or after, when we'd have break or whatever. I'd watch this. I watched it like 100 times, it seemed like, growing up. And then I got this 4-film collection, inspirational dramas. The Way, Safe Flight, Ring the Bell, and Masterless. And excuse me about my throat, but I've had problems with my acid reflux lately, and it's been making my throat hurt a little. It's from 2018. This is an Echo Bridge, of course, with the vast titles on one compilated physical disc here. Movie 1 stars Martin Sheen and Emilio Estevez. Masterless is starred by Alan Lavorgna. Maybe somebody out there knows who that is. Safe Flight stars Evan Peters and Juno Temple. And Ring the Bell, I don't know who's in that one. So hard to read. Oh man, that is Ashley Anderson, McCarthy, Casey Bond, I think it says, but it's so hard to read because to me they should make the writing a little bit more bolder, but it's what happens when you get too many movies on a back and you're trying to get all the details in. So there's that one. And then I got this really cool sounding Yo-Yo Girl Cop, a Kenta Fukasaku film. It's from Magnolia, from the creator of Battle Royale, or Battle Royal if you prefer. It's from 2006, 99 minutes. Magnolia, if I didn't say, 185 by 1. This is an English and Japanese 5.1 Dolby Digital. It has very limited special features, but kind of expected on a DVD. Highly trained in martial arts, armed with a deadly steel yo-yo, and an undercover identity, Kay infiltrates an elite high school, Sison Academy. Her mission, to identify and eliminate suspected terrorists. Her only lead is an underground website with an ominous timer counting down the minutes. Wielding her deadly yo-yo, Kay must stop the terrorists before they achieve their apocalyptic plot to destroy the city. And then next up comes complete with a slipcover. Domain. It's 2 by 39 by 1, 5.1, 97 minutes. Let's see here. I think this one was 2018 when I looked at it earlier. If I'm wrong, I'm only off wrong, half wrong, or whatever, how you want to look at it. But this looks interesting. And then the BBC release of 13 I was able to pick up. It's a 2-disc set. 13 Years Captive and Forever Scarred. The actress in this, I believe, played in the BBC release of Dr. Foster. She flees the cellar at 26 years of age. She's been held captive for half of her life. 13 years. The escape is just the beginning of Ivy's story, but as she's picking up the pieces of her life, she's forced to leave behind a startling discovery. Leaves everyone scrambling. Her former captor has found his next victim. And I don't know if she comes to the girl's aid so she doesn't have to go through what she went through for over half her life. Looks interesting. It clocks in at almost 300 minutes, though. That's a long one. So you might want to watch this in back-to-back nights, or maybe in one night you could watch it and have it, as one long movie marathon. Me, I'd rather try and watch half of it because it's like 300 minutes is a long time. So kind of like what they did back in school. If the movie was too long, they'd show us one part one day and try to leave off it the next day, or do it at a 3-day thing, depended on the teacher. So that's what you could do. But that looks interesting. And then the last one here is Outlaw Trail, starring Ryan Kelly, Ariel Cabell, Dan Bird, Brent Weber, James Gammon, and Bruce McGill. An adventure worth its weight in gold. The Treasure of Butch Cassidy. According to a legend, Butch Cassidy died in Bolivia, but what if he made it back to the States under an assumed name with a fortune in Omega Gold? Young Roy Parker aims to find out after discovering an old belt buckle that once belonged to his great-uncle Leroy, or a.k.a. Butch Cassidy. Roy's determined to redeem the family's name, learn his uncle's true fate, and find Butch's stash of buried treasure with the help of his best friend, his arch-rival, and the girl who has stolen his heart. But they're not alone. A dastardly villain is hot on their trail and will stop at nothing to get his hands on the fabled loot. This won a Heartland Crystal Heart Award, as a number of bonus features, the behind the scenes of Outlaw Trail, commentary with director Ryan Little and cast, outtakes, and bonus features that are not rated. This is from Illumination, but not to confuse it with the Despicable Me Illumination. This is with an A. 2007. Some mild violence and some brief language, which probably isn't even that really all that bad either. I don't know anything about this movie, but I had my wife pick it up because it sounded interesting, and I don't think I've ever gotten it before. It don't look familiar to me. But that concludes my haul for August the 18th. And if you liked my video and like the content that I turn out, please like, share, and subscribe. Ding the bell for notifications. I picked up 2 subscribers the other day. One I was helping out because she's having problems with bullying on on YouTube. Someone's been kind of stalking her, and I ain't gonna have that. I don't like that. I don't like bullying either. I'm with Hobbs Horror on that. I see somebody being bullied, I always stand up for them because, that's what I'd want somebody to do for me if I was being bullied. But we got to knock that kind of stuff off out here on YouTube. That's not what this is about. It's about sharing and and providing content, and even to take a little levity off what's going on outside. So please remember that when you're watching these videos. It's good to watch for the movies and stuff, but we're sharing our thoughts, our minds about everything, under the sun, and we don't have to do this. I'm not complaining. I like doing this. I do it whether I get 2 viewers or 300 viewers. But just remember that people have feelings, and you can't, step all over them when you feel like it. Just because, there's people on here that are giving me downvotes for stuff, and I don't know if it's because they're jealous, or I don't know why. I don't come off that way. I just love to show what I got for all of you guys, and to show you when you get out there what you can get. I don't think in my videos that I even remotely come off like I'm uppity, or if anything, I'm down to earth, and never come from money. I'm not spoiled or anything like that. But if you like my video, share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video, and I'll try to have a little bit more interesting titles. Some of these were good, but they could be better. But I'm kind of saving some of the better ones for later in other videos. So stay safe out there, and have a good day. Have a good Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you later, everybody. Bye.